Conscious of immortality, I walk. This is Savitri's firm answer to death. His was a ruthless and tremendous voice. He was asserting his authority. He was asserting his power. He was proclaiming the greatness of his dark immensity. That everything will get swallowed by it. It reduces to nothing whatever is present there. Nothing can exist in that darkness, in that immensity. And after all, what is this world? Therefore, it is a transient world. It lives for a moment and disappears. That darkness will swallow up finally everything and nothing will remain. Therefore, what are you talking about? Death asked Savitri. You are Satyavan. Forget about him. He is a transient creature. Today he is there, tomorrow he has to go away. And if Savitri has any notion of claiming him back, she must dismiss it from her mind. It cannot be. It is not possible at all against the power of his dark immensity. That is the tremendous voice with which he is speaking. Not only a tremendous voice, but also cruel voice, ruthless voice. And he is asserting his authority in the fullest. Savitri does not answer. Savitri does not answer. Death continues. Yes, after all, what can the child of time do? You are a creature of time. You are limited by things which can happen only in time. There are powers which are beyond the reach of time. And I am that. Nothing much can remain against my power. Satyavan, he came from the void. He lived here for a while. He has to disappear into the void. It will be the same thing in your case also. You are there today, tomorrow you will also disappear. It is in the void that you imagine that God is present. It is not there at all. I am there all. He clothes himself with the beauty of his dreams. That is what man does. He thinks, he imagines. He clothes all with the beauty of his dreams. His mind is a hunter upon the unknown tracks. This is man's imagination. His mortality vexes him with the immortal's dreams. He is uneasy with his immortality, and it is that which makes him think, imagine about immortality. His body is tied to grief and to joy. That is the transient creature you are. He toils aimlessly in an uncertain world. If that is the condition, what hope then? Forget about everything. Do not hope to take Satyavan back with you. Savitri should not hope to win Satyavan back. That is the cruel and tremendous voice with which death is speaking to Savitri. But at last, Savitri comes out and speaks that she would not bow to death. She would not lean down in front of death. After all, who is death? He is none but a mask of truth, huge mask of the dark truth. He is a black lie of the night. It is the night who is speaking through him, a black lie. And his whole effort is to cow down the soul of man, to pull him down, to infuse fear in him. Death, yes, who is death after all? He is a mask of the night. He is a jester of truth. And he is playing with the immortal spirit. That is what he is doing. He is a jester. In contrast to that, what death is really, Savitri is consciousness force herself. Savitri is consciousness of immortality. Savitri is the victor spirit of the divine power. Savitri is the consciousness force herself, having taken the human form, human birth. She has taken the human birth to confront death, and with that power to remove death from the process of mortality. She is not standing in front of him, in front of death, as a supplicant, praying for boons, praying for gifts, praying for alms. She is not standing there. She is demanding the soul of Satyavan back. She says that, yes, here in my soul is a strength. My will is the will of the Supreme Himself. And it is with that will I am asserting that you must give Satyavan back. She is not going to stoop down in front of him, but claim the price for which she had taken the mortal birth. Hers is a flaming will, bright and brilliant, blazing like a huge golden fire. And her first concern is to win the soul of Satyavan, because in winning the soul of Satyavan, she is going to win the soul of the earth from the hands of death. She wants the soul of Satyavan back. She is demanding nothing from death. He must give him back to her. Satyavan must be Savitri's, and therefore she says, conscious of immortality, I walk. I am demanding with that full power, with full recognition of that immortality which is there within me. Conscious of immortality, I walk.